Hi folks, Bob Krebs, Sales Manager at Pure Pursuit Automotive, here again tonight. And now we're going to take you for a test drive in this beautiful 2014 Audi S6 Prestige. So get ready, you're going to really enjoy this. First, a couple things I want to point out. The interior of the vehicle here, we've obviously got the nav setting up here. So as we back up, I'm going to go ahead and put it in reverse. Just notice that it does have the backup camera as an aid, and as I tell everyone, don't use that as your single source to rely on when backing. Use your mirrors and cock your head around as well to make sure you understand where your surroundings are at. So this gives you obviously a fantastic view of the back of the vehicle from the camera of where you're going, and shows you a route that's probably the most optimal route to take as you're backing to avoid any objects. So okay, we'll go ahead and put it in gear and we'll take off. We've got several different selection modes that we can put the car into here, and what I'll do first is I'm going to show you the different modes the vehicle can be set in. And you can see obviously here from the Audi Drive Select that you can select several different ways to position the vehicle and set it for driving, which is comfort, automatic for the vehicle, dynamic, which is a little bit more utilizing the suspension system, and of course the individual setting for whatever that you desire. I'm going to go ahead and put it in comfort for right now, and we'll leave it at that. It also has a media setting here, so that you can, as we talked about a little bit earlier, go to the radio and decide what you're going to play from the radio. So telephone mode for Bluetooth, establishing a connection there. And of course the menu is going to take you to several of these, whatever you wish to go to, from the vehicle, the telephone, information, navigation, media, radio, and of course you can set the tone on your radio, etc., etc. So I'm going to put it on nav for now because it gives you just kind of an idea of what you're doing, and it sets it as a dark background for night so that it's not too bright, and gives you an idea where you're at. Obviously the various local gas stations or fuel stations around you closest, where the police station's at, ATMs, and of course restaurants. So we're going to go ahead and take off now, and I'll give you just a general idea of what this thing looks like and feels like on the road and handles. This is one of the easiest vehicles I think that we've had in our stable of vehicles that has so many different attributes of both sports, luxury, and performance, all in the same package. So this car has got excellent acceleration, it's got excellent handling characteristics, excellent braking characteristics, and more than anything, I think it's a very, very well-rounded package. So I'm going to give you just a little bit of an idea about acceleration as I make the corner turn here. And I'll let you know that in just a moment here about the paddle shifters, but right now this has got excellent out of the hole performance as far as acceleration, and of course very smooth braking, and throughout the acceleration it's very, very smooth. Again, there's no jerky motions, it doesn't pop into the gear and doesn't push you around inside the car. It's very good as far as handling characteristics in turns, corners, very well lit. Areas like this up here, you've got some additional lighting on the left-hand side here that you can use for, let's say, if you need a little bit of an additional weather-related lighting for the vehicle as you're going through either storms or heavy rains. You can leave those off, turn them on, however you need them. So in just a second here, I'm going to demonstrate the paddle shifters and how they work. What this is essentially is a 4.0 liter engine with an automatic transmission that you convert to manual at your disposal, just through your fingertips. The paddle on the left side is the downshift, the paddle on the right side is the upshift. And I'll demonstrate that as we drive out of here. Currently it's indicating that the car's in drive, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it from drive, which is essentially the default setting, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it into first gear. Now that's low gear. Now when I'm ready to shift, I'm going to hit second, third, fourth. Each time I'm hitting that, I'm depressing that one time with my hand. First, second, third, fourth, all the way through seventh gear. So again, you got the performance of a manual transmission at the same time as being able to have essentially an automatic transmission, which of course you can go back to at any point in time, so that the car just shifts manually, so you don't have to worry about using the paddle shifters. The vehicle itself is absolutely beautiful. It's flawless. It's a beautiful black metallic paint with a clear coat on top of it, and at night it absolutely sparkles in the moonlight and off of all the city lights. And of course this is just about, to me, a perfect time of the evening, right at sunset, at dusk, when all the colors really, really come out a lot. But this is a very easily driven vehicle. This is the kind of car you can take on a long road trip through the mountains, through the desert, anywhere you wish, and probably never get very tired. The seats are easily adjustable. The vehicle itself has got every amenity possible, from the internal computers that run all the various audio, video devices, to the navigation system, to the phone system, to pretty much anything that you want to be able to do on a trip or just driving around town. It's a fun car to drive. And of course, it's got the sun and moon roof as well up there, so kind of makes everything just that much more comfortable for what you're wanting to do. So, well, thanks for coming along on our test drive with us. I greatly appreciate it. I'd love to speak with you about this 2013 Audi S6. You can reach me anytime at area code 816-659-3027. And again, that's Pure Pursuit Automotive. I'm Bob Krebs, Sales Manager. Thanks a lot.